Use both tenths and hundredths number discs to represent each number. Write the equivalent number in decimal, fraction, and unit form. Okay, I'm here to model the homework for you tonight. And so I've used two different numbers than what you have. So what are we being asked to do? We're being asked to use number discs. We're being asked to write equivalent numbers in decimal, fraction, and unit form. Okay? What are three things we know? Well, we know a lot of things from this. We know that tenths are 10 equal parts. We know that hundredths are 100 equal parts. And on a place value, it goes ones, decimal, for the and column, tenths. So that's just three examples of things you could write. So we're drawing place value discs to match the equations above. So E, which this is my E right here, wants me to draw 4 tenths and 6 hundredths. So if I'm going to draw 4 tenths, here's my tenths. These are my discs right here. There's my 4 tenths, and now I'm going to draw my 6 hundredths. There you go. Here are my 4 tenths and my 6 hundredths. Now, I'm just going to draw 9 hundredths for F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there are my 9 hundredths. And so now the point is I can just go ahead and count them. Now I drew the disc. I've used that number disc to do that. Now I need to write equivalent numbers in decimal, fraction, and unit form. This right here is already in unit form. So I can just get that down. So my answers are as thus. I'm supposed to write it in decimal form. So if I count my tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4, I know that I can write 0.4, and here are my hundredths, which I probably should have did in a different color. There are 6. So that's my decimal form. If I was going to write that 4 tenths and 6 hundredths, I'm going to write equals. Here's my 4 tenths and my 6 hundredths. Looks a lot like 46 hundredths, which it is. And then my unit form, 4 tenths, just what's upstairs or up above. 4 tenths, 6 hundredths. Okay? And then for my 9 hundredths, I'm going to write that in decimal form. 0.09. Make sure you put that 0 there because this needs to be in the hundredths place. I have my tenths and my hundredths here. So I just wanted to make sure that's clear. And then when I go to write my 9 hundredths, I'm writing just what I hear, just what I say, 9 hundredths. Then I can write that out, 9 hundredths. That's my unit form. And so when it asks me, how do I know my answer is correct? I have 4 tenths and 6 hundredths. I have 9/100ths. This isn't a place where you just put because I know it or because Miss Thomas taught me. How do you know your answer is correct? Because I counted my 400ths that I drew. All of those things will help. Does my answer match? Please don't just write yes. Go. That's meant to make you go back and read the question. Well, does it? Well, what was I being asked to do? Use number disc. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Um, did I write an equivalent number in decimal, fraction, and unit form? Well, here's my decimal form, my fraction form, here's my unit. Here's my decimal, fraction, unit. Now I can write yes because I really did go back and check.